Hi, I'm Jay, escobarj.com, and this video is how to meditate for anxiety and stress. Now, pause this video right now if you haven't watched the first two. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to post links into the description. So go down to the description, check out the first two videos, watch those first, because all these videos I do typically will tie into each other. So if you haven't watched the first two videos, you're missing some really good nuggets of information before you watch this one. Now, today we're going to talk about laying down as you meditate. Sleep meditation is what I like to call it, or meditating before you sleep. So unless your intention is to get better sleep, I highly recommend that you don't lay flat on a bed or a couch, because it's going to be very easy for you to fall asleep during your meditation. It's going to be very tempting to just doze off, and that kind of defeats the purpose. However, if you are doing your meditation before you go to sleep, then laying down as you're doing your meditating is actually a great way to turn your mind off. And you can do it, obviously you can do it sitting up too, but and you'll have a really good effect also. But typically, if you're trying to go to bed, you can actually do it while you're laying in bed and just focus on turning your brain off. Or you can, maybe go to a different part of your bed or go just lay on the couch before, kind of get peaceful. And because a lot of people will struggle with what I call thought jumping, where they just can't turn their brain off. They just have all these thoughts running through their head. They got all this stuff, past stuff, future stuff, and just things that they got to do, like tomorrow's checklist, or the things they didn't finish today, or the things that they haven't accomplished yet, their goals they're trying to achieve, or something that happened in the past that was maybe traumatic or something. A lot of people just can't turn off that inner dialogue, that inner chatter. And so meditating is one of the greatest ways that you can naturally and peacefully get yourself to turn your brain off and get out of your mind, get out of your head, and just be in the present moment and just get better sleep overall. You can actually get into a deeper sleep by meditating beforehand, into like a deeper REM sleep, just by doing a quick 5-10 minute meditation beforehand. And a lot of people struggle with that because they simply just can't get out of their minds. I mean, my wife is a perfect example. Sometimes she just has a hard time sleeping because she's got all this inner dialogue and all this inner chatter going on, and it just makes it difficult. And when you're really stressed out is usually when that happens, when you have a lot on your plate, or you're really stressed out at work, or you got some personal things going on, death in the family, or just things like that. They can really add up, and they can really bog you down as far as your mind goes. And so a sleep meditation is the perfect solution for that problem, because it just allows you to focus on being present and suspending your thoughts of the future or the past. And that's what's going to help you to feel your emotions, accept them, and that's going to allow you to turn off your inner dialogue and inner chatter before you go to bed. Now, if your intention is not to sleep, if you're doing this like as you wake up, then I highly recommend that you do not lay down to do your meditation. It's best to sit upright for your meditations, and that way you're negating the temptation of falling asleep or getting too comfortable to where it kind of defeats the purpose of your meditation. And like I said, unless you're trying to go to sleep, or unless you're taking a nap during the day or something like that. But typically, if you're trying to set yourself up for the rest of the day, meditating is a great way to kind of set your day up and to be in a proactive state throughout your day. And so what I recommend is just sitting up straight, in a chair. I'm in a chair right now, and with the back on it. And, typically I'll sit, upright. I'll kind of just sit there like this. I'll close my eyes, and I'll just have my hands down to my thighs. And it's just a very comfortable position. My feet flat on the floor. And it's a very comfortable position. And when I'm sitting here focusing on trying to meditate, I can sit here without fidgeting. And I even have ADHD. So, for me, if I'm thought jumping, I tend to like wiggle my legs. I tend to get anxious. I tend to get, restless, and I'll move my hands. I'll scratch. I can't. It's difficult for me to sit. It's difficult for me to read books, actually, for that exact reason, because I just have to move around. So I love listening to audiobooks for that reason. However, when I meditate, it's a lot easier for me if I'm focusing on just being present in the moment. You'll notice even if you have ADHD, it's very simple to just sit there and just be calm and be present in the moment when you're focusing like that on actually being present in the moment and not focusing on the future or the past. And that's really the key to it. And again, unless you're doing a meditation before you go to bed, meditating also can be a great tool for you to get better sleep at night too. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you never miss a video. If you'd like help with this, if you're having trouble with your meditation, I can walk you through it. I can coach you on it. You can book a coaching session at escobarj.com. You can also shoot me an email there also. If you know anybody who wants to learn how to meditate, or maybe you know someone who could really use meditation to relieve some anxiety, relieve some stress, send them to my video. Share this on social media, send them my video, and show them what it's all about so that they can improve and lessen the anxiety and stress in their own life. And that is my purpose, is to help as many people as I possibly can. That being said, I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.